Okay, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Tuesday edition of Morning Scone, presented by Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Parrish Construction and Roofing. Of course, if you need an orthopedist, you go to Brock. If you need a roof, you give us a shout at Parrish Construction and Roofing, parishbuild.com, parishbuild.com. Okay, y'all, it is game day. LSU against Georgia. It's 7:36 a.m., so 2 hours from right now, they will be underway at the Hoover Met, LSU and Georgia, opening up the SEC tournament. Want to delve into a lot of that here. I know we did a bunch yesterday, but I did have some conversations yesterday, so I can have a better sense of where LSU is. So, the NCAA tournament selection committee does sort of like mock bracket updates throughout the process, right? So while they'll put out the final bracket on Monday, or we'll learn the final bracket Monday, right? The national seeds and regional host sites will be announced on Sunday, but Monday we'll learn the final field. They go through the process to sort of update what they feel at this point. And I can tell you that LSU after Sunday was in. However, the caveat is that their spot in is cumbersome, because if they were to lose to Georgia today, they'd probably be out. Or they would sweat potential bid stealers. If you win today, you're in. Win today, you're in. It's kind of what I said yesterday, but was able to add a little more definition to it yesterday. You're going to keep an eye on bid stealers around the country. So, like, you are pulling for East Carolina to win the American, because if East Carolina doesn't win the American, they're still getting an at-large. You're pulling for San Diego to win the West Coast Conference, because San Diego is getting in. You are pulling for Indiana State to win their conference tournament. You're pulling for UConn to win the Big East. You're pulling for Indiana to win the Big Ten, because all of those teams I just mentioned are getting at-large bids if they don't win their league. So what you need is for leagues, so those are like the West Coast Conference, to be a one-bid league. You need the University of San Diego to win their conference tournament, because if someone else wins it and they get the automatic bid, well, San Diego's still getting in, and now all of a sudden more teams get pushed onto or off of the bubble and out of the tournament. So LSU can make this real easy. Can make it real easy. Go win today. Go beat Georgia, win today, and we'll see how it goes, right? And you're in. You add another quad one win, a 14th SEC win. Remember, Vandy or Florida today, one of them is going to lose. One of the conversations I had yesterday kind of suggested to me that it was actually Vandy that is in the most precarious spot, that Vandy, even at 13-17 with a series win over LSU and a higher RPI, that Vandy would be out as of today. So Vandy is pretty desperate today against Florida. So you almost want to cheer for Florida today to knock Vandy out. So, it's interesting to see how it's all going to play out. But again, at its most basic level, the best thing LSU can do is just go win today. Go beat Georgia, and this isn't even a conversation tomorrow. And again, as best I could tell, and I haven't seen I'm sorry. I'm looking really quickly to see if anybody's posted about a starting pitcher for today, and I have not asked this morning to see who they're going to throw. But if you win today, then that sets you up into the double elimination portion, where you're going to get Jump and Holman each to get a start. And if you split those, and you add another SEC win. So the point is, just win today. Just go win this baseball game today at 9:30. Go win this game today, and you're going to be in the field. Okay. Let's say some good morning. Smash that like button if you missed it. Also put there on the description of the show today. How about Seimone Augustus coming back to LSU to join Kim Mulkey's staff? We're fortunate to have Kim Mulkey on AFR yesterday. We always appreciate her time. She was pressure washing her driveway, but stopped to take our call. So we always appreciate that. But I love it, man. So she said Seimone will be an on-court coach. She can't go recruit, but she'll be an on-court coach. She'll work with the backcourt. She'll work with the guards. And I'm really excited to see what this career may evolve into for Seimone. Okay, let's say some good mornings. Juan, what's good, man? Yes, please smash that like button. Brett, love the Mulkey interview. She's hilarious. Thanks for all the content you bring. We appreciate it. You got it, Brett. Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate it. Bill, good morning. What are your thoughts on the double first base? Yeah, so here's the thing, Bill. I don't ever want to be the guy that just poo-poos something because it's different. I don't want to push against change just because I don't like change. I kind of have a problem with the double first base because it changes a fundamental part of the game in the baseline and where you're aiming. Now, if the thought is, well, the double first base eliminates the chance of injury, okay. It also widens the zone that the umpire has to watch as he's making a safe out call at first base. For those that don't know, the SEC tournament's implementing a double first base, meaning there will be two bases, one which is on the chalk, which moves into fair territory as it currently does, and another that butts up against it that moves into foul territory, essentially creating more space for the runner. That feels to me almost like the free runner at second base in extra innings in Major League Baseball right now, and I don't like it. I think you're changing a fundamental of the game, and I don't like. Juan, good morning. Today's my 40th birthday. Can't think of a better way to celebrate than with some breakfast, Tiger baseball, and Bloody Marys. Go Tigers. Hey, Juan, happy 40th, man. I hope it's a great one. I know you've been a listener of our content for a long time, and even back when I was at the Score 1210. So appreciate you, man. I hope it's an awesome 40th, and hope nothing but good things and blessings to you in your life this year and many more to come, man. Cheers to you. Gary, good morning, Uncle Scone. You have your game face on today. Thoughts on Coach Mulkey's hire of Augustus? Gary, you should go back and listen to AFR from yesterday because we had Coach Mulkey on AFR yesterday to talk about that. And I love it. I love the hire. I think, Deborah, I'll come to yours back in a second. I'm sorry. I think you want to talk about credibility immediately on staff. She has a statue outside the building. Her jersey hangs in the rafters. Whatever she said, she's been a WNBA champion. She's a Hall of Famer. She's going to the Naismith Hall of Fame, the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. She is, she's Seimone Augustus. Yes, put Seimone Augustus on staff. That's like when the football team added Kevin Falk. Yes, I'm good with that. Deborah, good morning. Bag boy Moscona with Kim Mulkey. Great interview. Have to drive up to Marksville today. Told my client I could leave at 9:30. Go Tigers. I love it. So the bag boy thing is so Kim Mulkey, when she was on the show, was talking about how they're going to Greece this summer. You said Poland. Did she say Greece and Poland? And I was like, I'll carry bags, whatever, if you need a stowaway on that trip. She seemed down for it. James, good morning. Bart, good morning. Cajun Country, Mulkey interview is epic. Pressure washing her driveway because she's too cheap. I laughed all the way home. She did say that. She said, I'm too cheap to pay somebody to do it. So you got a 60-year-old woman out there pressure washing her driveway who makes $3 million a year because she doesn't want to pay someone to do it. That's funny. Patrick, good morning. Let's maul the dogs today. Punch our ticket to the dance. Let's go. Cade Leader headed to Metropolitan right now. Okay, going to the Hoover Met. Be loud and proud there, Cade. I don't know if there's going to be a huge crowd at 9:30 a.m. for the first game of the tournament, but every time LSU goes, man, to Hoover, they bring a herd, so we'll see. Jason, good morning. Kicks of the day, team Drew. My shoes are in the other room, but I'm going with my green Air Force Ones. Rex, morning, Matt. Love the pregame nerves. Go Tigers. Shane, anything on a starter? Have not heard. It's got to be Jump, I think. Shane, listen, man, I know Jay on Sunday on Saturday after the win said that Jump was working real hard in the weight room to get ready. I find it so hard to believe you're going to bring him back on 4 days rest. But then again, if you feel like this is the game you have to win to punch your ticket and he's ready, throw him. I get it. But man, just with all of the conversation about and Jump already coming off of Tommy John, I don't know how you bring him back on 4 days rest. I mean, Jay may do it. I'm sure they would do it only if they had 100% confidence that he was ready to go. I don't know, man. He may do it. I just find that really hard to believe. God, that feels like a tough call to try to bring him back on 4 days rest. I mean, pitchers are such creatures of habit and routine, and you need proper rest and recovery days. I still feel like your path here today is to do the whole game 3 approach. Ackenhausen, Dutton, Little. You piece it together. You piece it together, and stress that your offense has to get going, and you prioritize getting every run home you can. And you try to get to tomorrow. That said, it would be really disappointing if you lost this game without putting your best guy out there. And I do understand that, but at what cost, man? Just a different, like 20 years ago. Yeah. I mean, of course he would pitch on 4 days rest. That's just, times have changed so much. Arm care and information around arm care have changed so much. Hard to believe. We'll see. I don't know what he's going to do. And again, like I said, as of last night, I asked, and I don't think a decision had been made. I think Jay was sincerely waiting until the last possible minute to see if Jump would be available today. And I'm not. I mean, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. I wouldn't text anybody this morning, so I'll find out when y'all do. Jake, good morning. Glad I can finally watch live. Not have to watch Morning Scone later in the day like I've been for a while lately. Hope everything is going well. Going great, Jacob. Thanks for being there, man. Joey B19, we lose today. I don't see how they leave the defending national champs out, because being the defending champs has nothing to do with it, Joey. I mean, the last 2 defending champs didn't make the field. It has, being that you won it a year ago, has nothing to do with it. As a matter of fact, it probably works against you, because the committee is certainly going to try. And I'll tell you, there, a conversation I had yesterday, there's a lot of people around college baseball that don't want LSU in, because they feel like no matter what, LSU will be back next year and be fine. If you have an opportunity to put a team in a regional play that maybe doesn't, a different bubble team that isn't always a competitor, that helps grow the game, right? That's the feeling a lot of people have. So being the defending champ has literally nothing to do with it. If anything, it works against you. Timothy Fontenot, Devin Kelly, Jesse Brown, Ethan, good morning. Quick question. If we miss a tournament this year for some reason, next year is just as bad because we're losing a lot of talent. How long is Jay's Leach? Jay's Leach is, and next year, like any given year, they're going to be fine, because you're going to be able to recruit through the portal. You're going to lose talent every year. Every program every year is going to lose talent, but you have the portal. You're going to sign great classes. You're going to have young players like Milam and Larson step up that you weren't counting on or thinking of. Jay's Leash is forever long. Okay. Brian Wynn, what's going on? Taylor, morning, Matt. You can be able to watch the game this morning. Yes, I will. I'll drop off Drew at school at 8:45. I'll get to work. I have to do a video shoot with our friends from Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. We're doing the video shoot at Guarantee at 9. We should wrap up, though, for 9:30 so I could watch the start of the game. But yes. Irfan Sayad, good Gamorgan. Rode Yule, good to hear the D1 guys say LSU isn't even the last 4 in at this point. Yes, but again, Rhoda, you got to remember the other part they said, that we talked about. And I'm telling you, the committee had a conference call on Sunday. LSU was in, but if they lose to Georgia and you have bid stealers, you are sweating it out completely. Win today, and you're in. Pat Huseman, Lowell Cormier, Devin, who's on the bump, don't know yet. James, Mac Tazeno, good morning. Hunter Eilers, good morning, Hunter. Good to see you there. Let's see. Tommy Primo going quickly, y'all. Aaron, what's up? Jeff, good morning from Louisville. Golf, Woodford, Buffalo Trace yesterday. Golf, Old Forest, Rabbit Hole today. Golf, Peerless Angels, Envy tomorrow. I am very, very jealous, Jeff. Next time, bring your boy. Brett, good morning. LFG win this game this morning. We can make a postseason run. Now, I do believe that, Brett. I mean, if you get in because you have Jump Holman, you have the opportunity to win your first 2 games of a regional and put a ton of pressure on someone to have to go win an elimination game, come back and beat you twice. So, yeah, I think LSU can win a regional. Absolutely. And then if you get to supers, again, you have Jump Holman, so you have a chance to win your first 2 games and get to Omaha. Again, I'm not saying this is a College World Series team. I'm not saying they're the best team. I'm not saying any of that stuff. I'm just saying you have you have the makeup to win in that format. Trivia, good morning. H. Willie Morning, Matt. I heard yesterday Musso's getting married. We'll probably skip more episodes. At least we can count on you not to miss Go Tigers. So Musso had his first date with one of the young ladies that entered the Bachelor over the summer, whenever that was. Whenever the match. I don't even remember. I think it was in the summer. Anyway, one of the young ladies who wasn't the winner. I don't even know how to phrase it. You know what I mean. Another one of the young ladies that entered, Musso went on a date with her on Saturday. That's why he missed his first episode of Musso at the Box of the season on Saturday, because the game ended and he raced out of there to go get ready for the date. Leon, Spurge, Aaron, good morning. Nothing could be better early birthday gift than Tigers win this morning. 45 tomorrow. All right, Aaron, 45 tomorrow. That a babe. Juan today, Aaron the morning. Love the morning Scone birthdays. I'm with you, man. Let's go get that dub today. I'm gonna have to cut this a couple minutes short, y'all, because I'm going to get Drew ready, and we just got a couple things we got to do around the house before we get out of here. So let me do about another minute or so. Please smash the like button. As always, shout out to Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, and of course Parrish Construction and Roofing. If you need an orthopedist, you go to Brock. They're the best. You need a roof, give us a shout. Parrishbuilt.com. Parrishbuilt.com. We will have our first Parrish hat party coming up soon. I'll tell you more in the coming days. Greg T. Wonder if Haley Van Lith would have stayed with a chance to be coached by Seimone. No, Haley wanted to go be a 2-guard, so it was best for her to go. I get it. Seth, thanks so much. Appreciate that. Damon, Rex, Kelly, Thomas, Charlie, Fish, what up? Spurge, jello shots for breakfast. Brett Musso's high on life. Let's see. Thomas, does Georgia have an edge since West coached a lot of these guys last season? Thomas, you could argue it to the contrary as well, that Jay would know Wes's tendencies with his pitchers, and Jay being an offensive guy. So, no, I think generally when those things come up, that's a wash, because you could argue it, but either way. Jordan said, "What's your game pick for today?" Let me see what the line is. See what the odds maker. It's again so hard until you know who the pitchers are going to be, because nothing's going to move a line or probability more than starting pitching. LSU's favored. LSU minus 135 in this game. Let's go get the dub. Come on. Larry Gardner, Michael Cook, William, Seth, is there a recliner for Hunt to sit and watch the game? I think Hunt will probably be sitting at his desk doing show prep and watching the game. Let's see. Becky, good morning. Jerry, good morning. Let's see. Daryl, is Jay strongly considering if Jay is strongly considering jump today, it's more about needing to get this game to get in the tourney, also mixed with the lack of quality available pitching. Is it? Yeah. Yes. I mean, he's trying to give himself the best chance to win today because I feel like even though he can go out there and lobby as strongly as he wants and say that his team is, there's not 5 teams better in the country right now, which he said over the weekend, like, you're very much leaving it to chance if you lose this game today, and you're sweating bid stealers around the country. Shelby, Doug, no word yet on who's pitching. Brennan, good morning. Last one. Brian, good morning from Brundage, Alabama. A&M putting $80 million in the baseball stadium. That's good. Yeah, and yes, LSU needs to upgrade the box, and they will. They've got upgrades coming. We thought they were going to do them this offseason, but they're coming this past offseason, but they're coming now this offseason. So getting the dugouts off the field, behind the outfield wall, upgrading the seating down the baselines. So there's some upgrades coming. Okay. See, and I disagree with Adam said Jump might be pitching pro ball next year. 5 days rest is normal. I get you, but that's not normal for him now. So it's not, well, you're going to have to, because when he has to, they can start him off by letting him go in minor league ball 3 innings at a time. You can cap him at 30, 50 pitches and then go on his 5th day and then work his way up. There's a big difference in just saying, okay, hey, guess what? Today you're going to go on 4 days rest. I need you to go give me 100 pitches. It's a gigantic difference, Adam. So I've heard that argument, and it doesn't hold water, because that's one of the reasons that teams want to get prospects in their system so they can carefully manage their workload like that. So no, it's that argument does not hold water at all. Okay, I got to go. Y'all have an awesome day. Thanks for being here. We'll see you. Go Tigers. Peace.